What is going on YouTube? Hannah back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, as well as the S&P 500. As you guys know, we are still doing our crypto coin display giveaway. As you can see here on the screen, all you have to do to win one of these $130 displays is comment your favorite cryptocurrency down below, as well as comment subscribed, as I will be checking. And if you're not subscribed, you won't win one. More importantly, what we're going to be looking at in today's video is specifically the way these markets have been moving. So this morning we actually saw a very intricate, almost crazy movement within XRP, where prices shot XRP up from $1, where we currently were, to almost $1.24, and we went all the way back down. So there's clearly some volume that's being thrown into this market, but we really needed to finally stick and really give ourselves the reason or the benefit of the doubt as to which direction we're going to be moving to. That's pretty much what we're going to be spending most of the time today figuring out and discovering. Most of these cryptocurrencies are starting to consolidate, where a lot of these cryptos aren't seeing a lot of movement in the past couple of days, a lot of wicks, but not really a lot of movement. A lot of them are kind of hitting their bottom support and just getting flatlined out on there, which is not necessarily something we want to see happen. It could definitely lead to a breakdown, which wouldn't necessarily be something we want to see overall in the market if we're looking for a bullish run. Obviously, we could still make money by shorting cryptocurrency, which will be our plan B. But otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's jump into today's episode. Alright guys, so there's definitely a lot of information we have to look at overall in today's video. Top 10 cryptocurrencies, everything for the most part is consolidating. You can see we're only up about 0.1%, and markets have been kind of flatlining at about $2 trillion, maybe $2.1 trillion in current coin market cap. But overall, you can see most cryptos are pretty much just flatlined. They are down. Sorry, I'm getting caught. There's so many lizards that just randomly run around here in Florida. It's very interesting to see. You don't have that in New York or really anywhere else. So excuse me if I'm looking all around, but more importantly, most of these cryptocurrencies are just consolidating. We do have bigger runs like Polkadot, which is up 10%, Terra, which is up 32%. We've had Solana up, I think, almost 70% in the course of a week, which is currently down about 7-8%. And you can see it's only up 30% overall this week, as we've starting to see some sort of consolidation. You can see we're slowly pulling back down. Cardano has been a big, movement for the most part in crypto right now, but it is still down as of right now. So we have to see how this is going to pan out for Cardano. And then I believe next week we'll start talking about Solana. But really what you guys have to look at, and as you can see here, I do have XRP pulled up. For the most part, this is going to be a continuation of yesterday's videos, which is pretty much just consolidation overall. Let's wait for this to pass. All right, so as you guys can see, for the most part on these major cryptocurrencies, we've definitely fallen back into a long-term sideways channel that we've been trying to break through for quite some time now. Now, the sideways channel started for most of these cryptocurrencies about mid-August, August 13th specifically, or August 14th specifically for XRP. And since then, it's pretty much developed a price ceiling and a price floor, where we're clearly capped at $1.30, acting as our price ceiling and resistance level on XRP, and our price floor is about $1 all in all for XRP. And as you guys can see, for the past couple of weeks now, we've been trading up and down and up and down, getting either rejected from top resistance or bouncing off bottom support and allowing ourselves to float even higher. Ultimately, what we decided to do was wait for a confirmation break above or below any of those supporting resistances to basically allow us to buy in, anticipating big volume to come. That same thing is going to apply itself to now. Pretty much everything that we've been doing, the past couple of weeks, waiting for the consolidation to happen, we now unfortunately have to apply it to here as well. Now, we did make quite a bit of money in the past couple of runs, especially on Ethereum, for seeing a big run in this crypto above its top resistance. And it is something that we're now going to have to wait for and apply to these other cryptocurrencies like XRP, Bitcoin, Cardano. So, in regards to XRP, a lot of the questions I get asked are, are you buying in? Are you selling off? What exactly am I doing? Let me explain. Ultimately, it is a game right now. We do have to wait for consolidation. If you're not new to the channel, you would know by now that I don't like to trade inside sideways channels. They can become very risky, and there's a lot of volume rejection that you can see right here, which is exactly that. Now, obviously, you can see for the most part, once we do retest bottom support, we tend to break bullish, retest top resistance, correct lower. It's pretty much been an ongoing cycle. So one would assume maybe by now that at $1 being retested, we could buy in and leverage it to the upside. It's definitely a more moderate to aggressive style of trade. It's not really for me, but feel free to do that if that's what you're into. But more importantly, what I'm waiting for specifically is that confirmation. That's ultimately everything that is important to this market right now. So if we can see prices eventually swing back up and either break through our price ceiling up here, that would give me enough leverage to say, okay, we're closing above resistance, above $1.30 on XRP, time to buy in and leverage to the upside, buy in long. Vice versa, if prices decide to close below our bottom support, which you can see is a clear support level on this coin, you can see it back here too, where prices have reversed up from here. Prices have been using this as a means of resistance as well, where prices have hit and rejected lower. That same thing is going to apply itself to where we're currently trading now. So if we close below $1 and we start to see prices close closer to maybe 97 cents, that would give me enough reason to believe, okay, our big major bottom support has been broken, and there's a big chance we're going to see a B to C completion. Now, there is still that devil's advocate we have to consider, as we did make a few videos discussing that Bitcoin can be fairly bearish in September year over year, and that may continue this year within cryptocurrency. Now, a lot of people are thinking, okay, well, we did just see a recent confirmation of a break bullish above that, and that's what I thought, and maybe this year would have been different. But unfortunately, as quickly as we went up, we went back down, which is unfortunate for Bitcoin. So for XRP, it doesn't seem to be a smart move right now for me to be buying in this uncertainty. We have to wait for a clear confirmation of which side. We can continue to trade in here, and this is just consolidation. This is going to allow us to build even more volume to eventually decide which direction we're going to move to, either a big blast off to the upside or a big correction to the downside. And we'll be ready, and we'll buy in, and we'll leverage this crypto. Very easy to do. I've BitYard pulled up. For those that are new to the channel, this is what we use to leverage cryptocurrency and prepare ourselves. I always have money in my account. It doesn't even have to be a lot now because of the fact that you can leverage crypto. So if I have 1,000, it gives me a lot of potential to leverage trade cryptocurrencies. I then go into a market order right here instead of limit. I can type in 1,000 and I can leverage it 50x, which is very risky. I prefer to do things closer to about 10x or even 15x. Then I can type in 1,000 and leverage trade this, giving me a lot of potential to make a lot of money very quickly. Now, on that note, you can see on BitYard, we do have a few different techniques shown right here. BitYard, I do have the 10, 25, and 40-day moving averages pretty much across the board. And as you guys can see, what's very interesting with this crypto, with Bitcoin, with XRP, with most of these, is the fact that they are pretty much holding on for dear life on its bottom support on its 40-day moving averages. We've broken through some of our major support levels, the 10 and 20-day, and even the 5-day moving averages, and have failed to recover, holding ourselves above this 40-day support. So if so be it, we can hold our support level above here and allow ourselves to break bullish off of that. That would be the the movement that we need to confirm a break bullish. Vice versa, if we decided to close below our 40-day moving averages, that would allow us to short the crypto, understanding that there's going to be a big short opportunity, and literally just by clicking that market order, typing in like a 10x leverage, and then typing in how much I want to trade around with on margin here, I can then click sell short and capitalize off a drop in price. So very simple, very easy to do. I do have BitYard linked down in the description below. But more importantly, looking at these cryptocurrencies, hopefully you guys at this point can understand exactly what we're dealing with. With Bitcoin, the same thing applies. It's been a long time. We've had since August, this is August 20th, we've had a lot of consolidation, sideways trading for the most part, where clear price ceiling is at 50K and a clear bottom support is at like 46K. So between 46 and 50K, we've pretty much just been flatline trading between that, not really being able to break bullish or bearish from that level. The important thing was the other day when we decided to close above resistance, that's when we bought in, got the confirmation, and leveraged to the upside, creating stop losses at the prior candle. And we did get liquidated, but we were able to make money off Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies, so I'm not worried. Regardless of that, we are now back inside our sideways channel. Very important. So once again, to reiterate, the fact that we are now inside these sideways channels, once again, creates a point of opportunity. Are we going to be breaking bearish, breaking through our bottom support here at 46K? Are we going to see prices close like today? If today closes below 46K and we close at like 45K or 44K, that would be enough for me to understand, okay, time to buy in on Bitcoin, whichever crypto is first. and leverage Bitcoin from B to C, anticipating a big drop. Prices will probably hit bottom support at $39K and eventually fall to $33,000 or $34,000. Vice versa, if we manage to regain some stability, break through this downtrend once again, this trend line, close above 50K, that would give me enough volume to leverage, anticipating a run to the upside. It's very simple. It's very easy. You guys can see how and why we are kind of on the fence that there's a big possibility in a correction from B to C forming. As you guys know, for quite some time now, that Bitcoin has been bearish in September, and we've drawn on a very, very nice Elliott wave formation within crypto, and you can see we've completed our first movement to confirm the Elliott wave, and now an A to B formation to confirm the Elliott wave. What we're looking for, and what we've been fairly bearish on, was anticipating B to C. And we've been bearish on this for quite some time until we saw confirmation of us breaching through 50K and our downtrend. The second we saw that, we're like, okay, switching bullish, get ready to leverage to the upside. But the fact that all these cryptos are now starting to see reasons and giving reasons and throwing signs of potential correction from B to C, it's pretty much just getting us ready for a potential short. Regardless, am I, shitting out on the market? Am I upset about the market? No, not at all, because Elliott waves tend to break bullish. At least this Elliott wave formation tends to break bullish. It might lead us into the end of 2021, which would then top off 2022 and start 2022, which, in my opinion, what could be an extremely bullish year, 2022. I think 2022, regardless of how the next month is going to play out, is going to be extremely bullish. I easily think we're going to be retesting all-time highs again within Bitcoin in 2022, and I think we're going to go even higher than that, making new all-time highs in 2022. So long term, I'm very bullish. If you're just going to hold Bitcoin for the long run, go for it. Obviously, there's going to be swings, like this, but for the most part, it is going to be heading up, and I believe that same thing with Bitcoin and XRP and all these cryptos. So very excited with that. So regardless, if we can see that confirmation, as you can see, we're starting to see some sideways movement. Very little liquidity, very little volume. Prices are not wanting to move. If it confirms a breach below 46K, guys, get ready to short this crypto to the downside. Obviously, we're kind of teeter-tottering on that right now. We need to close at 45K to be sure, and then we could see a B to C movement. Cardano as well has seen a rejection. Once again, seeing huge support level at $2.46. If it closes below there, buy in short to the downside. If we close above $2.90, we know to buy in and leverage to the upside. Vice versa, to end today's video, Ethereum is starting to see not necessarily a good movement. I do just want to draw quickly its sideways support right here. I could move it lower, but I'm going to leave it right here. I think ideally this is probably the best area. So you can see sideways channel broke bullish. We did have an uptrend we were using, just broke bearish from there. If we fall below, honestly, you could even say if we fall below 29.50 that we would short it from B to C because we're trading so high above. But we could easily stay above 3,200. Honestly, if we break below $3,300, there's a big chance it's going to fall to $2,900. So it would be a small short opportunity there, getting us back inside our sideways channel right here. But eventually, if we then broke through our bottom support at 3,000, we could then short it to B to C. So there's a lot of movements, right? But ultimately, what I'm trying to explain is that there's a lot of bearish signals floating through the market. S&P 500 continuing to fall lower as anticipated, as expected. Bearish cross into MACD, anticipating another small dip to pump higher, as we've seen consistently here. Something along the lines of this is what we're looking for the rest of the S&P 500. So hopefully this looks proper to you guys, very similar. But otherwise, it's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. If you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe. Enter the giveaway, link in the description. For BitYard, enter the giveaway by commenting subscribe in your favorite crypto. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.